Welcome back to Super Mario Maker 2. Last episode we did another Ninja. Is another Ninja as well. And I came across in the first hour or so, which is quite funny. I'll show you photos that I screenshot of it. But this is a new level I've made. Made the Mario Bros. One, made the Mario World one. Now initially this used to be what I was creating for the It's Called a Door, which I made in Mario Maker 1. I made the boss first, but then I realised it fits perfectly since I use an item for it to make it the items edition. Because how am I going to create that same item thing again? I also do infinite checkpoints again for the first time. But yeah, it's the first time I get that thing to work. It used to look more dignified than that, but I created that bit first, but then lots of things went wrong. I'm going to when I was doing clear check, I had to do them all in one go, twice. But I'll start with what I sorted first, which was the stuff on the left. And you have two options here. You can technically also use one and hold the other, which is not what I was hoping for. It's a tiny bit of cheese there, but it doesn't really help all that much. So I allow that, really. If it happens, then it happens, so I can accept it. Now you have to hit both checkpoints. How infinite checkpoints work if you don't already know. You have to hit the first one, then hit the other one before it allows you to hit the next one. So see, I'd already sorted the bit above. Actually, I'm going to show you something. In the first rendition of this level, there was a gap right here that you could just jump up and cheese it. Because I'd covered all of this, but that one spot I forgot. And so I had to recreate an entire level. Well, how I didn't think to check that one spot, I don't know. And right here, you can see the background. You may have seen in another episode, you'll know that this is the vertical option. Vertical castle area. In the Mario U, it doesn't look any different. This one does. But it doesn't look like you're actually going up. Like, you go up right there, but not very far. So, okay. I thought I actually removed a couple of those, but yeah, the helmet is actually useful for that bit. That's the only thing you can actually cheese, but I wouldn't actually mind if you did that, so... Oh. Yeah, so that can be slightly annoying. It used to be a big guy there. And that's the other bit you could cheese. You could cheese it by somehow ducking and taking the Yoshi with you. But I managed to change that. Wait for those to go past. Yeah, you can somehow duck and take the Yoshi in before, which ruins the ending. So I didn't want that either. So those are the ones on the left. And then the other three were sorted much later. This is the first one, Fire. Now I'm always annoyed about fire bosses because they just make it so much easier. But that is hard to dodge. It reminds me of Mayhem in the Mansion, how that started. But you have to wait for him to stick his neck out, and then you can definitely find a gap. You've got to have your run button ready, which ironically is also fire. I meant that. When doing the clear conditions, doing the clear check, I did fire first because that was always like the one that could go wrong the most. And there's also a hidden item box there. So that is your only clue for it. It's like It's Called a Door when I left one solitary coin up and say, that's the clue. Oh, yeah. I didn't do that particularly well. And you see ice coins. I only saw that in a later... That's probably a good thing. It was a later video that I saw. So, wait, ice blocks. How do you do that? So I asked in the chat. In their chat. And... it's just you make a coin and hold it so it gives you the option of making an ice coin. It's like the Master Sword, I didn't know how you made that. until I realised you had to hold a mushroom. I don't know how that didn't kill there. Might as well show you what's to come here. Make a video of it. Yeah, there's a bomb there. It could be set on fire and it means the jump gets destroyed. But you can still make it, which wasn't what I was planning, but it makes you have to jump a really long way. So sometimes that chunker can die as well. It's not the plan, but it can happen. Yeah, you have to really rapidly fire. I didn't even remember seeing two, but it happened. Okay. Yeah, the moles are actually surprisingly annoying. Okay, I was trying to kill it, but that works as well. Yeah, you have to make sure the fire is either already on its way. Oh no, okay, I forgot the coin was there. The coin was a late addition because we only have 6 challenges, but I wanted to make it 10 coins. Just see, could I put it in any awkward spots? And that's like the awkward one. Unfortunately, blocking the thing with ice meant I had to make you get rid of the item after going in the pipe, which meant showing off the bit to come. But hopefully people just don't notice that. Certainly the people who've seen it so far have been very surprised. They don't like the RNG of it, but like I said in which one was it? Cricket stuff, Mario Maker 2 cricket stuff. It keeps you on your toes and makes you actually think about it rather than actually being able to do the same thing over and over again. And it doesn't matter if you can make that or not. And this is for the people doing the worlds, so a couple of lives there. You can also get lives in the last section, which is the star section, which seems a bit unreasonable. It's really hard, but people enjoy that challenge for some reason, so I'm happy with that. Last one. Boom. And if you make a bad start, oh, this is not going to go well for me. Okay, it went off to a bad start, but I made it. If you go straight down, you could get hit by those on the way down, but if you go straight down, you have no problems, so you have no excuses. Oh, it's supposed to jump to the left and then to the right, but you can just jump straight up to the right. For some reason, I wasn't able to quite make it there. Wow. That's happened. It's hilarious when you see other people do it. So they're ready to start talking about swinging it. Whoops. That somehow made it. Thing about the stars, you have surprisingly amount of distance after the star to still go with it. That's it. When I stopped going right to start turning left, sometimes you think you just go about to go into the spikes and then you don't. It's quite incredible. See, the thing about infinite checkpoints is what you do with the stuff is that's the end of the level then. So I wanted to make sure there was something after that. That's what I did with Boss Rush. I mean, I didn't have the infinite checkpoints sorted right, but haha, see, you weren't expecting this. I was. It's the first thing I did in this stage. And I, for so long, tried to make sure there was no way you can hide. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I don't normally do this. I just, as long as you hang on the left side, that's your best chance. And the person who completed this so far dodged in the same way what you're meant to. And the noise he was making was like, whoa, 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 whoa. It gets narrower. I really, really love this, and I love the music for this. There's no spot you can stand where it's absolutely safe. Like, I made sure of that because I hate the fact that if you can just sit somewhere, that means you don't actually have to think about moving. You can just... Alright, there's a bit of skill to stay where you are in the corner, but I need to be able to work out, okay, I'm not going to make it move around. There are a couple of things that I do need to get it right. With an infinite checkpoint system, red coin system, you could get red coins and then die. Well, I think I did a pretty good job because most of the red coins are right at the end, but there is one where it's a problem. See, I made the final boss bit first, and I made a little challenge. I actually made this higher. I made it up to there, but then I made it higher just to fit that little last bit in. One guy who completed it, tried it once, and then went back to it. But he died there after getting the red coin because he didn't realise this was a boss that needed a second key, and I realised that could throw people off slightly. So you have to go meet that guy. That's the one place where you can get the last coin and die to the fire, so that'll be where there's the most likely problem right there. But yeah, I really enjoyed making a pea balloon. The description says, "Where's the pea balloon?" Ooh. Gravy321 was the guy who completed it. Check out his stuff. He swears a lot, but otherwise, he found that really fun. So I'm happy that he did. Surprisingly, 11-minute video. I'm very surprised by that. But thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video, which will be Ninja. And hopefully, me making more items editions. Also, I've been playing 3D All Stars and playing Mario Galaxy again. And the remembrance of the series that I made for YouTube, it's coming in handy. I'm not looking at it, but I just remember banter.